So we have with us Miss Prashmita Guha. Welcome to BW Business World. My first question to you is, several times our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has talked about women empowerment. So when we talk about MSME sector, which is considered the backbone of economy, so what are the challenges that women-led MSME facing currently?
I think there are quite a few challenges that women-led MSMEs face. Starting from the fact that how to start a business. Men have traditionally access to capital. If you ask me, that access to capital is one of the biggest challenges that a woman-led MSME faces. How do you get that access to capital? If you look at the traditional methods of lending, a woman doesn't have so much assets as a man has, which is an underwriting will not hit. Women often get married and move to a different city, which often makes them, at least for 6 months to a year, they will not get a loan. They often do businesses from home. Actually, during COVID, I saw at least so many good bakers come out. And yet, when I reached out to them, the first that how will you grow it? I know that they will not get an access to a loan to do it. So the access to credit, access to capital is missing. So there are quite a few challenges. Also, there is no ecosystem as of right now which actually gives them a platform to say, okay, grow this way, mentoring, etc. I think a more formalized mentoring system which can come out, which can help MSMEs grow, would be a great way to do that. So because today I think that entire ecosystem is missing. While it's a great move and a great thing, it starts with first the thought. So I'm glad that the Prime Minister is talking about it. But now I think we need to move beyond that and have more, things implemented also on the ground.
Several reports have suggested that any developing economy cannot move forward without the involvement of its women workforce. So how can industry and the government can collaborate to bridge that discrimination that they face?
There could be various things. The first is, if you look at statistically, women are known to be better, or rather worse defaulters. They don't default as much as men do. So can we give them better credit rates? So if you are somebody who's going to give me back better, then can I give you a better credit rate? That could be the first thing that we could do. We could come out with something which is like mentoring or training as to how to get a loan, or to start a business. Which is something that a lot of organizations are doing. I'm aware that NABARD is doing something like that. So if we could do that, which could actually tell them, for example, they don't even know where to do it, where to start from. I think that would be a great thing if we could start from there. There could also be, various sectors. For example, there could, other than manufacturing, if there could be, credit guarantee schemes which are given to women. Because today credit guarantee schemes are mostly for manufacturing, where women are not really so much in number. They're more in services and other industries. So could we have a credit guarantee scheme specially for them? That would, I think, really help, advance the sector. So I think these are some of the things that if we could do, I think women in MSME would see a boom. And like you rightly said, you cannot move the economy without involving 50% of its population.
So any advice that you want to give to young female entrepreneurs who are entering in the sector?
Uh, Advice, I would first say that don't give up so easily. One of the things is, and take up the challenge. I mean, recently I met a young girl who actually, the exact example I said, she was married and she's moved into Calcutta, and she called me up to say that I don't have anyone supporting me because I want to start a business and in a certain sector. And I said, and it was a very bright idea she had, whereas her family was in a different business. So the first thing is, if you're not getting your immediate family support, reach out. There are groups, there are organizations, there are social media. Just reach out. Don't just say, somebody's not supporting you. Doesn't matter, reach out. Don't give up on your dreams just because somebody said no. Get it validated. I think that's a second one. Learn how to validate your dreams, and the most important thing is fight for your dreams. I think that's very important. We often, because somebody said no, we often just, say, it's not going to happen, and we get demoralized. Don't get demoralized. There is a lot of options out there, and just go ahead and capture.
Thank you so much for your time. Lovely speaking.